What up, everybody? We are back. And be picking up with our buddy Michael Watson, aka Mykal57, co-host of the Handicap and Chill podcast here in just a second. Also planned tonight is Rod Isaac of Rod Uncensored. His was originally scheduled for for six, but we are running a little behind due to technical issues with the headset. So I'm just waiting on Michael to join us, and then we will finish up talking about his show and his career as a model, and a couple of other interesting topics that he's brought to my attention. And then we will end this one and start up shortly thereafter with Rod Isaac of Rod Uncensored. Coming up, hopefully this week, if all goes well, Casey Lee Parker will be here. If she feels, I'm not going to put that in the universe just yet. But coming up soon, Allura Kane, Toy Blackman of Successful Toy Podcast, Casey Lee Parker of Successful Toy Podcast, and he's got some movie projects going on. We'll talk to him about those, and many, many more. We hope to get some stars on in the coming weeks, and Mykal is ready, so here we go. Let's bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Watson. What up, Mike?
Hello. We're back.
Yeah. First time I seen you without your glasses, too, Bubba.
Their prescription, I need them.
So we were talking about the podcast before.
Yeah.
I want to show everybody that hasn't seen this. I sent this to you earlier. This was a month ago. If I can get my phone to actually cooperate for the first time all day.
Oh, nice.
That's when I was lucky enough to guest with you and Rude on Handicap and Chill just over a month ago.
Yep. No.
That was a fun episode, even though my technology was giving me the same kind of problems it is today.
Oh, yeah. Still a good episode. We keep on striving and pushing.
Yeah. Oh, it was a fun episode to do, no question about it. Like I was telling people earlier, I'd done stuff with Rude before, and then when we kept talking about, when things get a little more level, I'll be coming on with y'all, and now here we are, we just did it with your show a month ago, and now here with the two of you on the preview weeks of my show. That'll be, this is awesome.
Yes, a full circle moment.
Yeah. So you were saying earlier that the podcast was Rude's baby, but how did the two of you link up?
Through Queen Talk Radio, I think she found me online, and she connected us because I think at the time he was looking for somebody to do a podcast with, and she kind of connected us together, and then we went off. Me and Rule, we went off and did our own thing, and that's how the birth of Handicap and Chill began.
And you guys have been going strong. How long now?
For about 2 years. Yep, every Thursday. We miss an episode here and there, but it's every Thursday. We're taking a break. I think we'll be back the first Thursday in August. But yeah.
I think Rude told me you guys are taking the end of July off.
Yeah. So
yeah. I was watching our episode earlier. That was a kick in the pants to do, man. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Good time.
Yeah, it was. It really was. But I want to talk about a couple other things with you. One, do you still do the modeling or no?
Oh, yes, it's just with modeling you have to be very proactive. I do have an agent, but being that I'm disabled, it's not as many jobs as I would like at the moment. But I do find some jobs on my own. So I had you gotta be proactive and go online and network and Facebook groups and find jobs on your own. So probably half of my jobs I found through an agency that I'm with and half of my jobs I found on my own. So it's like a hustle and bustle. But I love it. It's worth the reward. But yeah, I still do it.
It's it's like I told Rude. I heard this on there's a content creator by the name of Dar Man who does these rather interesting videos on online, and in one of them was about a kid with about two brothers. One had autism, and the younger brother was on the spectrum, and the older brother wasn't. So he's like, why does he have this? It's a disability, and his mom goes, no. Just because you have a challenge doesn't mean you have a disability. It just means you have a different ability.
Right.
Which I love that mentality.
All you gotta do is like one of my idols is Ray Charles. I when I first seen the movie on the biopic of his life, it really inspired me and I connected with it and related to it because he had a disability. I have a disability. He does music. He did music. I do music. Um, his mom was kind of like my mom in that way, where they showed you a lot of love, but they also like made sure and kind of forced you to be independent and get you ready for the world. Ray Charles' mom did that, and my mom did that for me also. So that's one of my favorite movies ever. I'm not really a
I have not seen. You're talking about the one with
Jamie
what's his name,
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. I have not seen that yet. I want to see that.
Oh man, you have to. It's amazing. That's a movie I can watch over and over and over again. That movie.
I've heard nothing but good, but I haven't been able to track it down.
Uh, you'll see
Which
it on. You'll see it on like cable and streaming sometime. But yeah,
yeah.
that's one of my favorite movies. And just since we're talking about movies, one of my other favorite movies is a movie called Bloodsport with Van Damme. I don't know if you've seen that.
That's a classic. I love
That
that one.
classic. And I like Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. You probably That's one of my favorite movies. I don't care what nobody says. And
That's
don't
cool.
tell nobody about this, but Matilda. I love Matilda, man. So those
Do you
movies
know?
are my
Do you
favorite.
know what was going on behind the scenes
Uh,
of
Matilda?
Matilda?
No, tell me.
The the girl that played the lead, her mother was dying at the time,
Oh, wow.
and I can't think of her name for the sake of me, but DeVito and Perlman, Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman from Cheers, basically became stage parents, and then later, as I understand it, wound up adopting her later on.
Man, now I like that movie even more. That's
Yeah, I saw a reel on that about a week and a half ago. I'm a bit of a night owl, so I'm up scrolling shit half the night.
yeah. Same here, same here. Yep.
Yeah. That was the one thing that kind of caught me off guard when I came on with y'all was and I bust Rude about this all the time. He wasn't sure what was going on, and then because you remember we were having technical problems at the start of that, And all of a sudden, you start screaming, "Stop scrolling! Stop scrolling!" Where's he? Leaned over, out of frame. He's like, "Are we live?"
Yeah.
I bust his butt about that all the time. I get a kick out of it.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. I come on the screen, stop scrolling. Like, why is he yelling? But yeah, I started doing that on social media, and it kind of stuck. And then I stopped doing it for a while, and then people were like, "Why you stop doing it? Stop scrolling." So then I started doing it again. So,
You scared the hell out of him that day. I'll tell you
yeah,
that.
people told me that. Yeah, scared him and sticks with him. So then it's kind of like part of the
Well, I
brand.
mean,
Yeah.
I was while we were waiting on my BT to charge. Excuse me, my cord fell out of my pad here. Uh, while we were waiting for my headset to charge, which was today's little technical jerk. I swear, there's days I wonder if I'm cursed, but technologically, because when we did our episode, we couldn't go live for beans for like what was it, almost like 20, 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
We couldn't figure out what was going on. Then it finally starts going, and God love him, he's leaned out of frame, and he was I don't know if he was adjusting something or what, but you screamed, and I mean I jumped. I'd seen that it had gone live, but he wasn't looking at the screen, I don't think. And then so you scream, "Stop scrolling! Stop scrolling! Stop scrolling!" And he jerks. He goes, "Oh, are we actually live?"
Yeah.
That was oh man! Like I said, I bust his butt about that every once in a while just to
Yeah.
just kind of get a reaction out of him.
Right.
That is, that is one of the most unique people I've come across since I started doing these guest spots that I do.
Yeah. Good guy,
I mean,
man.
it's like I still can't believe this. I was talking to Kyle Eric. I was talking to him a little while ago on Messenger, and I said, "Can you believe the 27th of next month? We will have been doing shows together for 2 years." And he goes, "Yeah, time flew." I says, "No shit."
Congrats, man. That's what happened when you stay at it, man.
And he goes, I've gone through hell and high water in that time from different, drama offline.
Right.
I've changed, give you a perfect example. Between mid-January and the 1st of March this year, I lost my old apartment. It was shut down due to code enforcement.
Oh, wow.
Well, New York had this series of really bad cold snaps.
Okay.
And I lived in a 2-up, 2-down apartment building. I was the only tenant left and the only one that the landlord would not move for whatever reason. Well, in late January, I had heard this. I started hearing this a lot. The apartment above me had been vacant for over a year. The landlord had moved what I call the party bunch, a bunch of college brats. Well, I don't know if they were college, but they were just,
Yeah, younger.
Well, I think a couple of them were also addicts, but I'm not going to get into that. But they moved, and then in November they moved the homophobe that lived next to me. They moved her out, and the gal that lived above them moved out a couple of years ago. She went back to Jamaica or somewhere. So I was the only tenant left, and during one of the cold snaps, I started hearing the alarm go off. This just shows you how flimsy this building was. I could hear the alarm going off in the island lady's apartment, one up, which was clear on the other side of the stairwell, interior stairwell. I just hear this all night, every couple of minutes. Drove me crazy.
Man, that's not good.
So I text the landlord the next day because there's nobody there at night, I'm like, one of the alarms in one up, one over was going off like every few minutes all night. Like, I don't hear nothing, right? I don't hear nothing from them.
Yeah.
Well, I end up waking up the next day with a migraine, which I get frequently, unfortunately. Had one this morning. Uh, and I get woke up to somebody pounding on my door. Now, I haven't heard nothing from nobody since I sent the text, right?
What?
I open the door. Here's code enforcement, the county code enforcement office. They're like, do you have somewhere you can go? I'm like, no. Why? They're like, the building's going to be closed down today. You got like a few hours to get some of your stuff together and find a place, and then come back with. You have 90 days to come back and get whatever. But we're shutting the power off. The water's already been shut off. You need to find a place by the end of business. So I ended up for the next 6 weeks I was hotel hopping.
Oh wow.
Well, when I lived in Hudson, I was up here every month anyway for doctors. So some of the more lower cost hotels got to know me pretty well.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So I went and stayed at the local Econo Lodge for. They allowed you 21 days, and then you had to be gone for like 3, and then you could come back. Then I moved out to the local Red Roof. I was there just under 10 days when I finally got this place, which I'd been working to get since August.
Wow.
So now I'm in what used to be an extended stay hotel that's now part of student housing for the University of Albany.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a little studio apartment in which used to be a hotel room. Get out of my face.
Nice.
I got to fly in here or something. Just keeps flying. My peripheral vision. I have a lazy eye, so my peripheral vision is a little weirder than some.
I got a lazy eye too, as you can probably tell.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice it till just now. That's cool.
Yeah. So
they tried the surgery on me when I was a kid. It took for all of a month, and now they're telling me I got to have it within the next year, or forget it. Because if I wait beyond another year, then and they do it, I'll just end up with more migraines.
more headaches. So did they say the lazy eye is causing your migraine?
No. I had the lazy eye since I was born, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah,
they told me if you have the surgery after a certain age, you run the risk of more severe headaches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had my lazy eye as long as I can remember too. I looked on
I didn't
Google.
even notice mine till the 4th grade.
Yeah, I looked on Google and it said if you wear an eye patch on your your weak eye, it may strengthen it. But then I asked my eye doctor that, and she kind of laughed and said, "Yeah, if you're a kid, when you become an adult, it's too late." So I don't know. I had an eye patch for a while, and I was wearing it like in the house. So
The one benefit I will say of it is, one, people don't know what eye you're using, which has caused some rather comical reactions over the years.
yeah.
But the other thing is it gives you a little bit better peripheral than most people.
Right.
Your peripheral is a little wider in both eyes because by and large, people that have this, both eyes do it. It's not just, there's no dominant eye really. It's just, which one you choose to use more focused, then the other one kind of drifts off.
Yeah, I think. Well, one of my eyes is, I think it's my left eye, and then my right eye is like pretty normal, but yeah, but I can't see in out of both eyes.
Yeah.
I've probably been wearing glasses since 4th grade or so, 3rd or 4th grade.
I stopped in college. I did it off and on. I did it off and on from grade school to probably my sophomore, junior year of high school. Wearing glasses for different things. I don't need them all the time, thank God. But I mean, I do for some things. One of them is driving, which is I don't drive anymore, so that's not even an issue really.
Like driving and reading? Did you
Yeah, it was mainly reading for me.
Yeah. I just need them for every day. But when I'm reading up close, I take them off because I'm nearsighted, so I
You're
can't.
nearsighted, right?
Yep. So
now, the other thing I want to have you talk about, Michael, is actually hold on one second. Technology is a pain in the neck sometimes. We were talking about this offline. This here.
oh yeah,
the festival that's coming up this week.
Oh, the festival. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm part of a nonprofit called ACT, which is the acronym for Advocating Change Together. So we teach people with disabilities how to become their own self advocate, and we give resources for things they may need help with, like housing, or if they're having issues in their group home, and um a wide things with that concerns with the disability community. So I'm part of that organization, and as a part of that organization, they do something called Disability Pride Fest every year. This is the third annual one, and we're doing it at the state capitol in Minnesota. That's in St. Paul, and it's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursday, July 17th. So if anybody listening in the Minnesota Twin Cities area, come on out. It'll be fun, food trucks, music. We're going to have pamphlets and resources, and we're going to just come together and have a sense of community. So come on out, bring the kids. It's a family-friendly event, and hope to see all you guys here.
Yeah, there's our boy Boom giving us a little bit of hype.
What's up, Boom?
Yeah, I had him on last week too. That was a really fun episode.
Nice.
Really fun interview that I did with him here just a few days ago, actually. I've been doing tipsy karaoke's and game nights with him, Eric G, and Brian B.
Oh, nice. You guys online?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we've been doing. What is it, Boom? I think we're somewhere up in the 20s or 30s episodes wise, doing stuff together, various shit.
That's cool.
Duke, I love busting him about this. We were doing one of the what I call creatures of our boy Eric Green. One of the creatures of his is something called Tipsy Karaoke that he either does for his season premiere or his season finale.
Yeah.
And we were doing one some months back. I think Boom's still there. He just hasn't answered me yet. We were doing one some months back, and one of the Brian B and Eric G were co-hosting because Brian was having some technical problems with getting the karaoke videos to load, and so it comes Boom's time to go, and all of a sudden Eric out of nowhere puts everybody else backstage, leaving Boom center stage by himself. And he's like, "No, you don't be putting me out here by myself." Yeah, yeah, three to five different types of shows that we've done together. That's right, Boom.
Nice.
But yeah, Boom. You know what I'm talking about too, because uh, they shut everybody. Allura, uh, me, Eric, Brian B, and a couple others were all doing this show, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, they decide to put him on blast, basically, just leave him up there by himself trying to sing solo, and he's just turning six different shades of red. But yeah, dude's talented. I'll give him that. He's a character. I love just kind of mixing it up with him. He's a good man. Good man. Hard working sob too.
Hey, that's needed.
Oh, facts. I mean, it's like I said to Kyle. I says I've been doing these shows on camera now, coming up on 2 years. Doing various guest spots.
Yeah.
And it's kind of I know there's a lot of work behind the scenes, which thankfully when I get mine going, I won't have to do all of it, but I'll be kind of learning it. What Eric G likes to call a podcaster in training. So I'm learning as I go here, but it doesn't. As fun as the ones that I've been able to do from. I've done almost all of Brian B's shows at one point or another. Done a bunch of shows with Eric G. Done his Random Thoughts, his Game Nights, his Word to the Wise Advice show. Done that. And for the last, I don't know, 10 months or so, I've been doing Successful Toy podcast, Toy Blackman show.
Okay.
Hey, Boom. We might be done by that. If you want me to come on, just send me a DM, man. If not, you have a good show too, brother. Yeah, that's his baby. That's Boom and I think DC Chambers. Do podcast lit. He said he's getting ready to go live with that at the top of the hour.
Okay.
So good luck to him with that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hey, can you see that, Mike?
Hey, Michael, did you have a role in a movie? Yeah, it was actually a drama that I was in. I had a small role. I had one line, and they actually did a movie premiere in a theater, so it was pretty cool. I've been in a couple independent films that didn't get released, I don't think, but the one I was in was called Out of Time, and it actually won an award at the Twin Cities Film Festival. So it was a great experience, amazing actors and actresses. So yeah, it was a great time. That was my first time doing a drama too.
There you go.
Love to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, now the nonprofit you're with, how long has that been going? How long has that been? How long have you been involved with that?
Well, first of all, I got certified through that company to be certified disability advocate, and then after that, they asked me to be on the board. So I've been on the board for about maybe six months now. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, and last year is when
I wish I lived closer, man. I'd be at that festival with you Thursday for sure.
Oh yeah, it's such a cool program. Actors, such a cool program, and they're so kind and understanding and helpful and nice and they help out in the community. They do a lot of things. Um, we was at a rally at the Capitol. Um, because some federal funding was getting cut, and it might affect people with disabilities. So we was at a rally at the Capitol. So we do
Yeah,
a lot.
that so-called big beautiful bill of old Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was before that, but yeah, that's gonna probably affect us too. So at,
Well, yeah, if it doesn't get shot down somehow, it's going to affect a lot of people,
right,
unfortunately.
right, the medical and everything. So we'll probably um have to rely more um sponsors and donors now because we'll probably lose some federal funding that we are used to getting. So we just keep going. That's why we're trying to get the word out of our act, and anybody that can help, please do. If I
Yeah, that's
can,
awesome, man.
the website is for act is called selfadvocacy.org. So selfadvocacy.org. Check it out and see what we're all about.
Hold on one second. Mike, let me make sure I get this right. I'm going to try to put it up on the. You said it was .org.
Yep, selfadvocacy.org.
Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
So yeah,
Selfadvocacy.
so y'all check out that link there. I'll leave it up there for a minute, and then um, so you guys are. We were saying earlier, Handicap and Chill's taking the next couple of weeks off, and then you're coming back in August.
Yes.
And do you, now, when you're not doing that, and you're not doing the modeling and all that, what do you how do you have like a regular job, or do you just work on different projects? What?
Yeah, just different projects. I have my website, Mykal57.com. So that don't let fear be a disability. I got merch coming soon for that. I am a motivational speaker. Um, the movies and the modeling, and I'm a content creator. So I stay busy doing those different things. And
Mykal57.com, you said?
yep, Mykal57.com has all my social media links and a little bit about me so you can get to know who I am and some of the things I do.
There we go.
The,
Is that right, or am I missing anything there? Can you tell?
that's right, Mykal57.com. Yep. So check that out. The web.
Okay, Rude has a question for you.
So shoot.
He says, "What's the most rewarding thing about being a handicap or disability advocate?"
It's just showing people that we belong in whatever space we want to be in. It's like when I was doing music, people were surprised to see somebody with a disability on stage. When I was modeling, people were surprised to know that a person with a disability was modeling. I've had girlfriends, people are shocked to know that I date. So it's like just being an advocate and speaking up for yourself and making people realize that yeah, you guys might forget about the disability community sometime and don't include us, but we belong in these spaces too. We're just like anybody else that like to live life. So that's my favorite thing about being an advocate and speaking up for myself. Because nobody can speak up for you like you. You're not gonna always have somebody to come to your defense. So you have to be comfortable with speaking up, speaking out, and being loud about it.
Yeah, I'm just putting up. I'm putting up your two websites on the screen so people can find them easy.
Thank you, thank you.
One other question I wanted to ask you, Mike, and then we're probably gonna wrap this up. Like you say, you've been doing Handicap and Chill with Rude for a while now. Have you ever thought of branching off yourself, doing some kind of a podcast or a web show, and if so, what would it be?
Um, part of the podcast, I wouldn't want to do a podcast by myself. So I probably I love doing handicap and chill. For me to do a podcast, unless you have guests on every episode, it'll be
Right.
hard to just talk to myself.
Well,
So
what would you want the subject matter to be if you went from co-hosting to hosting solo?
well, I don't know. I just probably same thing we talk about because we talk about a wide array of things.
Sure.
Sometimes it's women, sometimes it's issues with family, sometimes it's current events, sometimes it's politics. Um, yeah, it really depends on I guess. So we talk about a wide array of things. I wouldn't want to just and of course we talk about music. So I wouldn't want to just talk about one topic anyway. I would like to talk about a variety of things. So I would do that now. A web show, um, I wouldn't mind doing that because like Issa Rae, she had the show Insecure, but she started on YouTube with a show called Weird Black Girl, I think it was called. So if I do a web, yeah, if I do like a web show, it'll be like a show, like a probably a sitcom maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we gonna wrap this up. Now, you said that your main website is this, and it has all your socials.
Yep.
Mykal57.com has all your socials. Y'all check out the Handicap and Chill podcast with my boys, Rude Life NASA and Mykal57 Thursdays coming back in what 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, be sure to check that out because these guys are just awesome together. They got amazing chemistry. Oh, hold up. I knew I was going to get a reaction out of Rude Life for that question. I knew it.
What is that?
He goes. The thing is, me and Mykal are a team, but we are individual artists. Respect and agree, my brother. No question about it.
Yeah, we're like Wu-Tang Clan. We're a team, but we do our own individual thing too. So we're like the Wu-Tang Clan of podcast. Yeah.
Like I said, man, you guys, the chemistry between y'all is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
like I said, everybody, you guys got to check this thing out. You can check it out on YouTube, Handicap and Chill podcast. My episode was just over a month ago. Unfortunately, I had a faulty headset, so you got to turn the volume almost all the way up just to hear my ass. but that was fun, and I'd love to come back on when you get that going again.
Oh yeah,
anytime, man. Just give me a shout.
Yeah.
But listen, y'all. Coming up in the coming days, I'm gonna go over just a couple of names here. We got Casey Lee Parker is coming on. Toy Blackman's coming on in the coming days. Our girl Allura Kane, she's scheduled. Rod Isaac is supposed to be coming on tonight, but I need to see if he's still available because his show is tonight too. So that one might have to get pushed till tomorrow. I'm going to leave that to him. I'm in talks with. You ever one of those days your brain just goes to kibble?
Oh yeah, it happens.
Donathan Dobson. I'm from the Whatever Talk podcast. He might be coming on, and if things go the way I think they're going to, Jared Slim Jefferson will be coming on. Our boy DC Chambers. I've invited DeAndre Cherry to come on. Bridget Battles when she gets back when she gets back from her vacation, she'll be coming on. And if y'all have seen there's a video on Customer Wars about a barber that gives the kids a real short haircut for school. Like 20 minutes later, the kid's mom shows up saying she's going to sue him. That's a dude named Robbie Pacitti. I've talked to him about coming on. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. That's kind of tell more of that story and see if he's got any similar stories to share. I'll send you the link to that one later tonight, Michael. It's a really interesting clip from Customer Wars.
Okay.
So listen, we're going to wrap it up. Michael, thank you, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, man. We will see you all real soon. Until then, stay awesome, and we outie.
Peace.